spoilers, preview season, second edition one throughout the fleet. We are weeks early on Aether Revolt previews, but here they are, coming out of nowhere. We have another spoiler video coming out to you later, but for right now, we're here to talk about one new card, and that's Ajani Unyielding. We're going to break it down, analyze the crap out of it, then talk about whether it's actually good or not. If you're as hyped about Aether Revolt as I am, be sure to hit that like button. Helps out a lot. Let's do this. Ajani Unyielding is 4 of anything, 1 green and 1 white for a 4 loyalty Planeswalker. You can +2 and reveal the top 3 cards of your library. Put all non-land permanent cards revealed this way into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. You can also -2 and exile target creature. Its controller gains life equal to its power. Or you can -9 and put 5+1/+1 counters on each creature you control and 5 loyalty counters on each other Planeswalker you control. Alright, time to break it all down. Ajani is 6 mana for a 4 loyalty Planeswalker. On the face of it, that's okay. Technically, compared to all other 6 mana walkers, it is slightly below average. However, that first ability does automatically bring Ajani to 6 loyalty, a much more respectable number. So you pay 6 mana for this guy, then +2, reveal the top 3, get all non-land permanents, and bottom the rest. In a deck that you're building with Ajani, chances are you won't be that high on spells. The problem? Lands. You're going to be running a lot of lands, and probably a few ways to get lands. So let's say you run 23 to 25 lands on average, and then 4 to 6 ways to get those lands on average. That's about a 50-50 hit rate on Ajani, which isn't terrible given other options. He still goes to 6, and that's still card advantage even if you get just 1 card off of it. Plus you get to bottom all your lands. Sign me up, that's the dream as long as you don't have to shuffle. His -2 is probably the easiest ability to analyze ever. It's swords to plowshares, literally. Ajani's -2 is plagiarized word for word swords to plowshares, which is totally fine. Solid removal spell, exiles rather than destroys is great to get around indestructibility and recursion shenanigans. Sure, they get some life, but if you're removing one of their best threats, that is a welcome trade pretty much all the time. You know what? This Ajani exiling rather than destroying, and he's unyielding, kind of reminds me of someone. Wait, oh my god, it's Karn! This is like a non-golem version of Karn if he had a baby with Aslan from Chronicles of Narnia. My goodness, Ajani is way too awesome. Ajani's ultimate is bonkers hilarious, but there are a few things to point out. First, this is clearly not designed to be optimal in Standard. No way. 5+1/+1 counters and 5 loyalty counters to everything? No way in a competitive game in Standard you'll have enough creatures and Planeswalkers to make this amazing. If you do, it's a win more, guaranteed. Where this is awesome, friggin' Commander. You can't tell me you didn't immediately think of Atraxa when you saw this, right? Most Ajani's fit super well into Super Friend strategies in Commander, and this one's no different. That -9 is just savage. One slight issue though, and this is a first world problem if there ever were one, doubling season doesn't let you ultimate immediately on entry to the battlefield. I know, right? How dare they not let you basically double all your Planeswalker counters for 6 mana? A bunch of knobs if you ask me. Anyways, it's pretty clear. Ajani's ult meant for Commander. Ajani Unyielding is an expensive commander and a synergistic color combination. His abilities have clear purpose. Card advantage, removal, stupid huge ultimate, the usual. And while his mana cost in ultimate would lead most players to commander-only relevance, I am interested to see what Aether Revolt brings to support green-white more. I will say that in current Standard, Ajani would likely top the curve of a creature or artifact-based mid-range deck, looking to drop Ajani late to close out big threats, or give you over-the-top card advantage. I don't think it'll be a playset in anything, certainly, but he's been printed in a color combination that easily splashes with blue and red to create some powerful decks. As pointed out already, he will perform a similar function to New Sorin. Card advantage, removal, relatively high loyalty to work with. I think when we're analyzing Ajani's potential power, Sorin is as close as we're going to get for a case study. So what do you think? Is Ajani what you wanted? Is he what you expected from his card? Are you excited for Aether Revolt? What do you expect from the set? I need to know all your thoughts right now. So be sure to leave your comments and we'll talk about it. I won't lie, Ajani is looking good, to be honest. Dude looks good. Also, remember to look out for another Aether Revolt preview video coming as soon as we get it done. There are a bunch of cards to throw at your face, so we're going to throw them. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. This video is brought to you in part by TCGplayer.com. Ajani is perfect for Atraxa, we all know it. You can grab the 4-color Proliferate Menace for a cool $12 right now. Seems expensive? It isn't. Atraxa is a huge hit, and no one can even find the precons anymore. Great card if you still need one and you're going to jam Ajani into that deck. Good time to grab her. Enjoy.